Okay, we're recording, and there we go. Shady Oasis.
Shady is in cover, or Shady is in some shady deals?
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, sounds good.
Why was there a hippo with a fez? And
Oh.
wings?
That grows to supersize when he eats because he's an offspring of Mario and Donkey Kong.
Okay, I don't think I'll be able to 100% this level because I don't have the ability to do a headbutt.
Really, no one's questioning my comments?
Spyro,
Well, we
No.
can.
good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but I'm just
Well, that's why
That is not the voice I expected.
he's
That
eating.
is not at all the voice I
One of
expected.
those yummy berries should drop.
Can't you just push the pot over? I mean, the tree's in a pot. I feel like you could just... And now you're big enough to reach, so what are you talking about, kid? Oh, wait, is that not the berry tree?
Which one? No. Which berry tree? Wait, which one were you referring to?
Was the berry tree he was talking about, not the little tree in a pot that was right in
No,
front?
that was the berry tree. That was the magic berry tree.
And why was he having trouble getting a berry?
He was reaching for it.
But he could like tip over the pot because, it's in a pot.
But then how will he put the pot back upright again?
Tip it back. I mean,
But he's a little kid. How is he supposed to know how to do that?
because I assumed he had a brain.
Okay, again, I have
Oh,
a question.
Mitch, you've never
Why the
been
fuck
around
does
children.
the hippo have wings?
And also, he has wings.
You never seen desert hippos before?
No.
They have
I've
wings.
seen desert crocodiles, but never hippos.
Yeah, they have wings.
Oh, okay, I see. Do they work?
Well, seeing as how he's walking, I would say no, not very well.
So
Well,
is
why
this
does
like,
he bloody have them?
so is this like the buffalo wings? They're just kind of there for later deliciousness?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Why do you think those guys got blades? They're trying to cut off his wings.
Makes sense.
Logic.
Do you think hippo wings taste as good as buffalo wings?
You know, that I imagine hippo would taste a whole lot like
You know what? I'm gonna say yes, only for the sole fact that buffalo sauce would be the predominant flavor.
you know,
Yeah.
I would almost say hippo. I just can't help but think hippo and elephant would taste the same.
I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like hippo would taste a little, like murkier or dirtier because of where they live.
But see, I think
Maybe
elephant would.
soggier. Soggier is the word I'm looking for.
I think elephant meat would taste drier.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Hippos would taste soggier, where elephant meat would taste drier.
But then again, I suppose it would be what type of elephant? Because if an African elephant, yeah, it would probably be dry. But the isn't the Indian elephant known for being living closer to bodies of water?
Yeah, but they are still predominantly land-based. I don't know.
We need to eat elephants. That's what I'm
Yeah.
getting out of this.
You know,
Is it-
while we're at it, we should also try hippo, rhino, and lion.
See, lion
Okay.
I think would taste too stringy.
I feel that too, but I'm curious. I don't know for sure.
Like I am more than sure that lion would just be really stringy.
You know, I will say, if somehow you can actually legally get this meat, I will try it.
Legally,
Alright.
that's the key word. Legally.
Legally is the key word. If you obtain it illegally, I want nothing to do with it.
Zed, if you legally take it from us, and we don't tell you whether or not we got it legally, will that be legal enough for you?
Considering I'm gonna ask how the hell you got this, and I'm not going to settle for you don't need to know as an answer, no.
Bollocks. Well, I mean, how legal? Like, legal to the United States? Legal to the world?
Yeah.
The Geneva Convention?
It's a gift from all
The United States is good enough for me.
Ah,
Well, I mean, to be fair, if it's legal in another country, they really can't do jack to us.
true.
Very rarely
Well-
do America extradite its U.S. citizen when they've done something horribly, horribly wrong.
In another country.
I remember there was a situation where a American diplomat did a hit, and this was actually very recently. She did a hit and run to a UK citizen, killed the boy. It was like a 16-year-old or something like that.
Yeah.
And the UK wanted to extradite her, and America were like, no, not only is he a U.S. citizen, but he's a U.S. diplomat. So they were trying to argue diplomat immunity meant that they didn't have to, that it wasn't essentially, well, it was crime, but you couldn't really find her guilty because of the diplomat immunity and crap. I don't remember how that ever turned out. Oh! No, actually this was very recent because, yeah, Trump, yeah, he weighed in on it in the worst possible way ever.
Sounds right.
You do not want to know how he, you gotta take a guess how he weighed in on this because this was just stupid.
With his mouth.
Yeah, surprisingly not. He didn't say something that was stupid. He did something that...
He tweeted something that was stupid.
No. Surprisingly enough, he did not tweet it.
Alright, I'm curious. What did he do?
Okay, so the UK couple, they had been invited to America to show up on some talk shows. To talk about... Well, they were going to talk about what happened, and they wanted to, try to drum up enough American people to turn against her and make her, essentially, at the very least, go to the UK so that way she can stand trial for what she did.
Mm-hmm.
So they was in America.
Okay.
Trump had brought her, the woman who ran everybody over, ran the boy over to the White House.
Yeah.
And she also
said, "Good job."
Yeah. Possibly. Possibly.
In case it's not obvious, I hate the giant orange that is currently sitting at the Oval Office.
But what he did was he invited he secretly invited the parents of the...
Oh, that must have gone well.
Yeah, and did not tell the diplomat woman. And just...
That was dumb.
Like, he was interviewing the what he was doing... No, sorry. I got it backward. He was he invited the parents over to the White House because I think they wanted to talk about, because he, since this was a huge diplomatic incident, he wanted to be Trump and weigh in on it and crap like that. And what he did stupidly was he waited till like halfway through to say, "Oh, and look who I got behind this door. It's the person who killed your boy." He was hoping that he could get them to essentially work everything out between them.
Yes, because that's how that always works.
Because it's like, what made you think that would be a good idea? That you would just pull the curtain back, you would show the person who killed their only child, and they would be okay about that.
Maybe he was just going for comeuppance.
For who? The parents or the woman?
Hopefully the woman.
Oh, hell no. He was more than sure that, once they met each other face to face, they were going to, once they met each other face to face, he was more than convinced that they were going to, just, bury the hatchet.
Hug it out?
Yeah.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, he was super convinced they were just going to hug out. And it's like, no, of course the parents don't want to see the person who killed their child. Unless it's in a court of law.
Or in a prison cell.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me.
Okay. But that
You do realize that we're getting them all these cool stuff. Like, we just got 3 magic lamps that, for all we know, grants 9 wishes in total, and they essentially gave us a rock they found on the ground.
to be fair, that rock is where we need to go back home.
I'm aware, but from their point of view, this is what's happening.
Now there is one last thing, one last mission to do. I'll probably either do it off camera for you guys, or I will, we'll come across it when we do. Basically, I don't have the ability to do the last mission of this level to get 100%, so I won't get that ability till I actually get to one of the last world of the game. So I'll let you guys choose when we get there. If you want to see me go back and redo all these levels, well, get the things that I miss on each one of these levels, or whether you want me to do that off camera, because I'm fine either way. But with that, we're done with Shady Oasis for now.
Sounds
See,
good.
Even the dog's happy.
Ha.
No, that's not. My dog's not happy. He's just nuts.
So is mine.